body, baby, show me.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I had a video already planned for today, but some stuff happened and I'll talk more about that later in the video. But today we're headed up in the truck to go get the part to fix this thing. So like we said in the last video, if you guys haven't already seen that, we concluded that the sway bar end link is what's wrong. There was no bushing left on it, and my dad could literally grab it and shake it like a joystick on an Atari 5200. If you're not a retro game guy, the Atari 5200 is notorious for having a bad joystick that is really bad and really loose. So anyway, I got to take the truck up to AutoZone and pick up that. Then I got to go get my brother, and we'll back here, and I'll talk more about what's happened and all that. And it's good news for you guys who are fans of this truck being on the channel and all that stuff. I mean, it was going to be on the channel anyway, but if you're fans of this truck in general being the main star of the channel. So I'll get back to that when we get back. But for now, we're going to hop in the truck and go get Liam and take it to AutoZone. All right, guys, so now I'm outside with the truck. It's been a few hours. It rained a little while ago, but it finally cleared up. So yeah, we're back out with the truck. It's time I talk about it a little bit more because I want to clarify everything that's happened the last couple of days to pretty much derail every single plan I had on getting a new car. But anyway, this is the part I picked up earlier today. Before we get into that, this is the sway bar link that I picked up. I'll try to go back and get a screenshot from the last video where I can point out how bad that sway bar link really was. I think I actually did point out in the video as well, but got the new one here. It's got fresh bushings and all that ready to go. Not gonna be installing it today. I know, before anyone comments, I know Duralast absolutely sucks, but I need to do the quick fix because I need to keep this thing running as long as I can. Because I mean, I can't even start setting up for a new car unless this is running. So what happened? So as you guys know, my main problem I've been having with buying a new car is insurance costs. I don't want to be spending, you know, a fortune on insurance on a car every month, especially for a car that I'm not even going to be driving on a consistent basis. Like I was saying before, even if I get a new car, this will still be the car I drive every day. So with that, the car which I was planning on buying, which was a EK hatch, a 97 to, I believe, 2000, or it might be the 96 to 2000. But I was looking specifically at the 97 model year because it was the one before they put the chips in the keys, because I wanted to do a flip key on it and all sorts of other stuff. And I wouldn't have to pay a transponder fee. And it was the closest to an actual Type R because I planned on doing a full Type R clone. B16B, the whole 9 yards. The white body, Type R body. I mean, it was going to look like a Type R and perform like a Type R. I know some people are very touchy when it comes to clones. I know I am specifically with Cobras and Shelby clones. I really don't like Cobra and Shelby clones. And I guess the main reason why I was like thinking about doing the Type R clone is because we never got the Type R here in the States. And what better way to kind of still experience a EK9 Type R in the States than to just build your own with the exact same components. So unfortunately, insurance once again played a huge role here, because I expected the insurance to be somewhere around 110 to 120 bucks at most. I was dead wrong. It was triple that. It was $350 a month for an EK hatch for state minimum requirements. Very little bodily injury coverage. So if I wrecked that thing and I got hurt, it's on me. I mean, I'd have a little bit of coverage, obviously, but it would not be like a full coverage where if I got hurt, it's like I'm covered and I don't have to pay for anything. And state minimum coverage in the car, which is pretty much what every car except for the Equinox has. And I think the Mustang has full coverage still, even though it's paid off. But these two right here don't have full coverage on them at all. So if anything happens to either one of these cars and it's our fault, we're screwed. So I guess just proof we have to be really careful anyway. Like we already are. But insurance and state minimum for an EK hatch was going to be for me at $350 a month. Now keep in mind, I have a spotless driving record. I've never got a ticket. I've never been pulled over. The only wreck I've ever been in was in 2016, and it wasn't even my fault. I was rear-ended by a girl who was texting and driving. So yeah, don't text and drive, kids. Really, it's a stupid mistake that you can make, and I don't want to get on my high horse about texting and driving because I could have lost my truck over it. And yeah, texting and driving is really just a sore subject with me. But anyway, like I was saying, $350 a month for a $3,000 car is just unbelievable. That's just ridiculous. That's a tenth of the value of the car for every single month of insurance the car has. a tenth of the value. So probably wondering, well, how much is the insurance on this? So, in the same circumstances as I was pricing the EK, my truck is actually on my parents' insurance policy, with me listed as a primary driver. Because the Mustang's on it, it makes it extremely expensive for all 5 cars. I think they said it's like close to $1,000 a month for all 4 cars. But anyway, on the truck's own policy, with just me and nothing else, no Kias, no Equinoxes, no Mustangs, all that stuff, the truck came up to $800 a month with just me on it. And I guess part of it's my age. I'm under 25. I'm 19, so I won't be 19 for much longer because I've got a month left on that. But just insurance played such a huge role in this, and I can't swing the insurance payments to justify buying this car that is just going to be spending a lot of time sitting because I can't afford the insurance. I wasn't concerned about the initial startup cost, tax, title, tag, the actual cost of the car itself. I wasn't concerned about any of that. My main concern was insurance, because that's a consistent payment, not something I can pay one time and it's gone. It's something I have to keep up with. And obviously, unless I saved up an insane amount of money to do this, I would still run out of time. I would still run out of insurance eventually. So the plan now is to just keep going with this. Now, again, we're not doing any sort of crazy horsepower. I think eventually it'd be nice to, replace the motor in it, put head studs in it, and put like a VMP Gen 1 on it, and just kind of cruise around with that for a little while. Run it on very low boost, maybe like 8 pounds or so. Because a stock 4-wheel can actually handle some power. Will handle some boost. A completely bone stock 4-wheel can handle 10 before the heads start lifting, because the head studs are weak. So if you just run head studs on it, you can get over 10 pounds of boost on it. I would be kind of careful, but you can. I'm not going to run that kind of boost on this thing. But that's something I'm looking into. If I do want to actually put power down on this thing and keep it somewhat reliable and cost effective. So I do plan on, like I've said in the past, lowering it more. It does need more low, because I can still get my hand in the fender well. And now I think maybe about an inch lower up front, maybe another inch or 2 in the back will be good. And I do want to get spacers for the rear as well. The main problem with getting spacers on the truck is the fact that usually the bed sits down and tucks the wheel in. That way it won't be chewing up your tires while you're carrying stuff. Thing is, I never carry anything that heavy in the bed of this truck. The heaviest thing it's carried was a piano, and I don't even think that's made it squat so bad. So I still do plan on putting seats in this. I actually have enough money right now where I can go order the seats, but I need to get enough money to get the brackets with it, because if I'm going to do it, I want to do it all at once. And I still need a cushion in case this thing breaks again after this. But yeah, so that's the whole deal on the truck and the new car. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a while before I can do that, because I do plan on saving up while I'm working on the truck still, to eventually be able to afford something nicer than an EK hatch. Maybe an AP1 S2000, maybe an AP2 S2000, maybe even, because I'm willing to bet by the time the Evo 5 will start to become legal in the States, maybe even an Evo 5. There's just so many options I'll have by the time I'm actually able to afford it. And when the conditions are good and my insurance isn't going to be an absolute dogfight to deal with. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this little short video. I just wanted to talk about this whole thing. I had originally had a video planned where I was talking about why I'm getting the new car, but now since I'm probably not going to get it for several years, the focus is back on this again. So with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. Live stream is coming soon. Installation on the soy bar link coming soon. And yeah, we will see you guys next time.